Here we are. Welcome to the Thrive and Dream Big Masterclass. This is a 3-part masterclass, and today we're going to be covering the first part of that masterclass. So this is part 1. Okay, if you have watched the other parts, then you hopefully will come back to this and watch it in this order. So what is it, Thrive and Dream Big? So basically this is something that I personally do with myself and my clients, and it really starts at kind of the beginning of December, if I'm honest. It starts at the beginning of December because it's a time where there's this kind of sense that we're going back into, we're going into winter, we're going into the ground, and we're really kind of wanting to set our intentions, so that we can really thrive through winter and then thrive for the rest of the year. And in fact, thrive every day of our life. Why wouldn't we want to thrive every day of our life? Regardless of what's going on outside, it's a gift for us to be able to go, do you know what? I am thriving. I do feel good no matter what's going on. And I'm going to go on and tell you a little bit about this. I'm going to hopefully keep this to 10 minutes. Got my clock. Must make sure I keep watching that because I've got a tendency to natter on. So, as I say, it's about setting a vision so that you can thrive from this day forward. And I can guarantee you watch these 3-part masterclass, and I will be surprised if you do not wake up with a thriving mindset every day. Okay, something that you can nurture and own every day. Okay, so as I say, it all starts around December for me, and at the beginning of every year, no matter what's going on outside, whether we're in the middle of a pandemic, or we've lost a loved one, or we're ending a really difficult relationship, or we're moving out of a job or a career, there's a lot always that goes on, and I find that this time of year is really nice to check in, basically. Check in and see what's going on. Now, right now, it doesn't actually feel like setting great resolutions and setting massive goals so that, we've got all this extra pressure on us. This is actually a time to just ease ourselves into the new year, with ease and grace, babe. This is what we want to be doing in January. This is what we want to be doing in December, actually. I love December because it's filled with light and magic and love and togetherness, and it brightens that month up, and then we go bang, we got to get going in January. And actually that's wrong. We haven't got to get going in January. It's actually a time to just be still with ourselves, check in, not set massive resolutions, massive goals. It's to do this. It's to do what we're going to do in these 3-part masterclass. It's to set some powerful intentions for the year, to really lean towards our visions, our hopes, our dreams, what it is we want, right? What it is we desire, we're craving, we're nurturing, we are, we're connecting with, and we hear it, we hear the calling, and we might feel it, we might see visions of what we want, and it becomes a daydream, a fantasy, something that somebody else has got. Well, why can't it be what we have, babes? And this is what I want us to do. Take daily action to check in with what's going on. And it all starts now. It all starts in January. It starts now, and we reflect and we acknowledge the past, right? We acknowledge what's happened. And if that means going back to your inner child or generational lines and acknowledging what they were going through so that you can really heal, you do that, babe. You do that. And it's not got to be painful. And it's nice to have someone coach you through that, but you can do it on your own. You can create this shift by yourself. And it's about acknowledging and letting go of the past, and almost sort of testing this new vision and dream that you've got, that you want to jump into, this new hologram that you want to create. Why can't it be your thriving life? Why can't you dream big and step into it? Every January we're given an opportunity to be born again, actually. every day we're being given an opportunity to be born again. And, you know, we get this opportunity to start afresh. And we can have there's this kind of window of, you know, how do we want to thrive this year? What are our intentions? Are we bringing all the shit from last year and just going to roll it through and roll it the same? Now, that doesn't mean to say we can control what's going on out there, because there'll always be stuff going on out there. This is about how we feel mentally and emotionally, so that we can create the relationships that we want. Yeah, we can love ourselves, we can trust ourselves, we can believe the person that we are and want to be, right? And it's about getting a real clear vision and really clearing the way and creating this vision and this pathway for us to get into, yeah, for us to have this healthy connection with, this aligned, clear connection with. No, it's not getting into the how, it's just creating some sort of well-being, balance and harmony for the year, for now, yeah? And it's then making daily progress, it's taking daily action towards that, and that's where the key is, yeah? And that's where, once we know where we're going, and it can be overwhelming dreaming about the future, you know, it can be quite daunting. This year especially, I've done a 5-year vision actually, because I feel there's so much going on outside for the world, basically. This is being recorded in 2021, middle of a pandemic. You know, there's a lot going on out there that we can't control. So the year is unpredictable and uncertain, like we know. We've just had that year. And I want to kind of stretch my vision and give myself this further scope to kind of dream into. And it's not kind of getting the how and the when and the where's it going to happen, and you know, it's here, it's there. It isn't. It will just flow. And that's what's really nice about these vision and dream big and thrive and dream big, this particular masterclass and what I'm teaching you here. So go for it, yeah? Create some space, take some time, and one evening light a candle, set the scene, you know, put some nice music on and create the space to really let go of the darkness, yeah? Really let go of the sadness, the sorrow, the grief, the toxic energies, the negative relationships, the old patterns, the old conditionings that you're wanting to break free from, that you're wanting to change the mold. You know, create some space to really kind of feel into that. Let go of the anxiety, the overwhelm, and let it all go. Acknowledge it, babe. Acknowledge it. Like, actually kind of go, you know what? There was this disappointment. There was this uncertainty. There was this sadness, and I'm letting it go, and let it go. And accept that everything has happened. You know, we can't change that, and all we can do is make space. Yeah, we can just make space. We can't control. We wouldn't want to be controlling. You know, we want to have an air about us, yeah, that we can be flexible and not, you know, be in control without being controlling, yeah. And that's the kind of key. So create this freedom, forgive, you know, so that we can really kind of create some balance and harmony, and then we can move forward. We've got this space, we've got this kind of window to move forward. It doesn't mean to say that we've got to take massive action, probably fail with all our resolutions. It doesn't mean to say that that's what we've got to do. We've just got to kind of lean into the trust, basically, that we've created this space. And like I say, let go of the stress, let go of the toxic energies, let go of the toxic relationships, that low vibe stuff, you know, the words, the thoughts that we might be using, and really kind of let go of that. Make the space. Have a brain dump. I really like getting a pen and paper, and I've got a really lovely journal at the moment. Get yourself a nice journal. Write it down, pages and pages and pages. Let it go. Go and burn it. Take it out in the garden when there's a full moon or even a new moon. Let it go. Like, just let it go. Do some sort of ceremony or ritual around it, so that we can really kind of let go of all that, and then also kind of expand ourselves into the new opportunities that are going to come. So what were our challenges? Acknowledge them as well. You know, this helps us build resilience. This helps us love and empower ourselves to kind of move on. What were our wins? What were we celebrating? What were we grateful for? What did we achieve? You know, kind of mix in some of that as well, yeah? Acknowledge it all. Acknowledge it all. And really kind of have a brain dump. Celebrate it so that we can begin again. And like I say, every day we can begin again. I'm inviting you to then get rid of it, like I say, burn it. And then every AM and PM, just check in. What am I grateful for today? Something that I do with my children, something that my youngest does at school is, what are you worried about? And I'm like, actually, you know, let's not just focus on what we're worried about. What are we happy about? Sandwich it. What are we worried about? What are we grateful for? Ask yourself them 3 things every day, every night. It's just nice to check in. And that's part 1. Join me tomorrow where we're going to really kind of ramp up the direction, tune into our intuition, and really set some really lovely intentions for us to grow and thrive and dream big into. Okay, thanks for joining. Bye.